everyone. My name is Katie. It is so amazing to see how many people there are. We are all here. We are all here, present in the moment, fighting for our right to know. What I'm about to discuss affects everybody on the planet. Our way of life is being destroyed by Monsanto. Monsanto is killing off the world's bee population, life as we know it. Recent studies on death rates among honeybees are beginning to point at genetically modified seeds produced by Monsanto. In 2012, an epidemic swept through commercial bee colonies, killing up to 50% of the nation's bee colonies used to pollinate crops for farmers. There has been a near catastrophic die-off of honeybees over the winter. European scientists have linked bee epidemics to the neon isotenoids, which are incorporated into plants grown from genetically altered seeds produced by Monsanto. The seeds are suspected to be the culprit in the mass die-off of bees in both Germany and Spain. In response to the research, the European Union has already proposed a Europe-wide ban of the seeds. The herbicide used, Roundup, is a derivative of Agent Orange from the Vietnam War. And now, its creator, Monsanto, has coaxed the US EPA to endorse the release of these poisons, and they are disseminating not only the bee population, but the birds, crickets, butterflies, worms, everything in sight. A new census taken at the Monarch butterfly wintering grounds found their population had declined 59% over the previous years and was at its lowest ever measured. How exactly are Monsanto's products killing the monarch butterfly population? Each year, massive amounts of Roundup are sprayed on the corn and soybean fields, killing everything in sight, including milkweed, which monarchs depend on to survive. Monsanto's Roundup contains active ingredients, glyphosates, which has been tied to more health and environmental issues than you can possibly imagine. Now imagine you are a monarch butterfly, having flown hundreds of miles northern towards the breeding grounds in search of milkweed. But there is no milkweed. The circle of life, the chain has been broken. Since the use of genetically modified Roundup Ready began, milkweed has disappeared from over 100 million acres of row crops, or a roughly 58% decrease. Milkweed is not only the monarch caterpillar's host, the nectar-rich flower provides nourishment for hundreds of species of bees and other insects. Recently, a respected researcher's hives were illegally confiscated by the Illinois Department of Agriculture because they were suspected of having a bee disease called American foul brood. Ruining 15 years of research. They have not returned them, and no one seems to know, no one at the Agriculture Department knows where these bees are. The bees could have been destroyed, or they could have been turned over to Monsanto to ascertain why some of his bees are Roundup Ready resistant. Without the bees as evidence, Ingram simply cannot defend against these phony charges. Illinois beekeepers are going underground after this experience and refuse to register their hives in case the state tries to steal their private property on phony claims. The government will continue to be corrupt. What we allow will continue. In these times, we must arm ourselves with knowledge and understanding. We must educate and stay informed. Non-compliance is our only option. In the words of Albert Einstein, if the bee disappears from the surface of the earth, man will have no more than 4 years to live. March against Monsanto with us today in the fight for humanity against corporate greed. This is our chance. Let's take